Can I suggest that?
We see that YZ though coming from Saku is cute. I don't think that was an amazing pick, honestly. I think it goes good against like marksman jungles, back lane that you really want to get to. But right now you have a Ling as their hyper. You know, and then you have a bunch of front liners like a Kai, Alice, Esmeralda. The only hero that Yuzong can really pin down right now is going to be Nicolette with the Lao Yi. So enough of that though. Let's get in to see if any of our predictions are right. We are now in game 2 of MLP versus Pro Pandas.
I really wonder how this Veil's gonna go. I feel like for some reason that a Chanje mage would have been a better pick here for some reason. More of a consistent than a burst because they're tanky. Guess what? All they need is Athena shield. They'll eat that and then they can go right back in the fight.
Yeah, for sure. I think, you know, I'm wondering if we're going to see the same kind of aggression that we saw last time from MLP. Do you think they're going to kind of be running in their jungle again this time, or they're going to take it a bit slower?
They're already posted up, ready for it. Look, Esmeralda's coming down.
Just like last time.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to secure the Lethal Wanderer.
The Bulbasaur.
Yeah, the Bulbasaur. And so they secure that real quick, and then they're going to rotate. So it looks like they're not going to do invade as much. So they're going to lean takes a little while, right? So the first thing you want your jungles to get to 4 first.
Yeah. I think, you know, one thing I think MLP's been doing a bit better, they're offlaners. Like, we see that Esmeralda rotate down every time she needs to whereas Pro Pandas, it seems like their offlaners are a little slower on the mark right now.
Yeah, they're more focused on farming more than actually, which is, you know, it's fine for their, you know, whatever they want to do. But you know, you also gotta harass. You also gotta come down. You gotta know when to rotate. Like if I'm a side laner, and you know this is your side laner main. If your side laner's not there, hey, where is he? He's probably mid lane or probably your jungle.
We missed something. It looks like Ling getting a pick onto that Veil in the enemy jungle. Pro Pandas trying to respond by getting a pick off onto Sir Bossy, but just not able to do it. I thought that Esmeralda was going to go down there for a second, but she was able to just get away. And then, does she secure the gold crab? I don't think she did. I think Jesty got it, but they are coming in hard pressure, but it's just not enough. Zultra waiting to maybe have to engage, but I don't think he's too worried about it. Maybe this time Pro Pandas will be able to do something. We see Nicolette sitting here in the bush, able to get a nice skill off on to that Jawhead and do a little bit of damage. Will they contest this turtle though? It seems like they have a better foothold on it than MLP right now.
Oh, here comes a Yuzong ult to try to harass the back line.
Oh my god, Teddy coming in, popping that ultimate onto them. Not able to do anything. Red team just going down. This looks bad for Pro Panda. Sir Bossy does get taken out by that Paquito though. The deaths are going back and forth. Gosu regrets, goes down. Alice is out. This is a 2-for-2 overall trade, but MLP still up 4-2 with a 1.3k gold lead.
Yeah, that was actually a really good clash, and I think even though Pro Panda kind of lost that fight, and because the Jawhead overstayed a little bit, he was half health, right? And the Luo Yi's hiding in the bush. Luo Yi has humongous burst damage early game. You know, she falls off late game, she still has burst damage, but that's when you get like Athena shield and stuff, you know, to block that. But early game, you don't have that. You don't have time to build a 2,000 item, so like she's gonna hurt. So he overstayed a little bit. He should have been there.
Yeah, I definitely think, you know, seeing that fight right there, it shows that, all right, maybe Pro Pandas is going to completely get dominated this game. Maybe they learn from their mistakes, and they're going to do a little bit better in these team fights. We are seeing it not be as one-sided as last time, you know?
Yeah, they're playing much more safer now. They're letting YSS farm. So they're protecting his jungle. If you look at where YSS is going to one part, you see the Jawhead go and give vision. Make sure they're not invading. The Veil is kind of on standby, just seeing like, all right, do you need me to rotate up or not?
Yeah, and
that is me.
I mean, exactly, man. And it's like that right there. It's a huge waste of time. In comes Ling, hitting the ultimate, hitting the Tempest of Blades. Does he secure the kill? No, Esmeralda takes the kill on the Jawhead. but down goes Jesty and Korean. This looks rough for Pro Pandas. Saki was cute, trying to fight, trying to survive, but Sir Bossy not relenting, not stopping, takes the pick. Lao Yi steals the kill from Sir Bossy, but it's okay because MLP is here to win, you know, and I constantly see all of them making kills. Nicolette's been doing a great job at sitting in these bushes, waiting for the right time to engage. And I honestly feel like that fight went wrong when that Jawhead missed that throw against the Esmeralda earlier.
I think Esmeralda hit Purify.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, her Purify is on cooldown. So once he came in, she hit Purify, so there was no throw. It was a well-timed Purify. And that Ling, ulted and did a blade and hit 2 people because they were stacked right on top of each other.
Yeah.
So he did huge damage on 2 dashes. He dashed to one blade, dashed to another blade, did huge damage, and then got out of there a little bit whenever they, you know, and then Esmeralda and everybody came in. So that was such a good initiation. He knew they were in the bush because of the vision. And then, I think he might have picked it.
Oh my god, Vale going down up against that Alice. Alice able to dash in and then get out. What a great pick onto Zultra. Zultra just stunning them against the wall. This looks rough for Pro Pandas. Pro Pandas just having to back off, lick their wounds, and maybe fight another game. Another stun coming in from Zultra. He's not worried. He's in their jungle like we saw him last time. And again, we see MLP just pushing in. When they get the advantage, they don't want to stop. But Sir Bossy caught in the jungle. Will they be able to finally get a kill on him? But he's just so good at escaping. The ultimate coming in from Jawhead, and there's Nicolette to have Sir Bossy's back and do a massive amount of damage onto Jawhead. Ling, not when he stops it, he gets knocked up by that Veil, pops his Tempest Blades right after and takes out YSS. Zultra coming in, getting a wall pin onto Saku's Q. YZ going down to Lao Yi. This is rough for Pro Pandas.
Oh man, that Ling, it's such good movement. That was such good movement right there. The way he dove in, right, and tried to get the pick, got knocked up by the Veil, and so then another CC came in from YZ, and then the Veil threw down his ultimate, and you see him hit a wall and dash out so quick.
I know.
He could have died if he did not have that fast reaction of getting out there so quick. And that Esmeralda is just so tanky. They can't do nothing about it. Look, she's underneath the tower.
Taking tower shots.
Tower hits.
Not a worry in the world. They all are. Is Teddy going to get hit by that tower shot? It does, but it's just not enough. I thought they nerfed it too. I think it's just tier 3 towers, though. So they're able to really just heavily invade. And right now, as we're looking at the gold, 7 minutes in, they have a huge lead, Ebor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 13-3. They have a huge lead. They're in their jungle. You can see them. Well, now they all see them. YSS just popped his ult. And so they know that they're just camping their jungle. And this is where the snowballing happens. You're starving their jungle. And their YSS is actually playing pretty good. It's just that yeah.
But we did see some damage coming from Worst XP laner. That Paquito may be finally starting to scale. I mean, at this point, it's like, just let us at least get our blue. You know, I think they just need to kind of stay together. Maybe they can wait it out. They are majorly behind me. It's almost a 10k gold lead. What can Pro Pandas do to win this?
I would say, so the Veil's hurting now. So if we can try to pull up the items real quick, I think he should have Clock of Destiny and Light of Truncheon right now. I can't see it.
Looking like he does have Clock of Destiny, but he is not locked in Lightning Truncheon yet.
So once he gets both those items, and none of them have Athena Shield yet, so he's going to do some major damage, and he's going to hurt, and I can see Akai's probably building Athena Shield right now.
Oh my god, another pick from Zultra, man. They just need to stay as far away from Zultra as possible, but in comes Keto, getting a nice pop-up. Veil tries to pop the ultimate, but just isn't able to land it. Worst XP laner trying to carry the team on his shoulders and outdo some damage, but look at that damage coming in from Sir Bossy, making all of Pro Pandas just run away, and down goes YZ. 2 Tempest of Blades from that Ling. Another kill from Esmeralda onto that Paquito. They're going to take this mid tower. Maybe not. They're just not able
that
to.
Tower shot was following him. I thought he was going to die. Man, what an engagement.
That was insane. I mean, they do not care right now. They know they have the lead, so they are going to play aggressive. We're coming up to that 10-minute mark. Lord is going to be coming up soon. Pro Pandas needs to do something.
No, so yeah, right now, looking at the items right now, they definitely have the huge lead. So the Veil right now is under farm compared to their mage.
Oh my god. Just keep going, because we already know how this... What can they do? Anything?
No, I don't. I think this might be done here. I think this match might be over. They're completely dominant, and they're getting all their items where they be more tanky. So now the Alice is going to be more tanky, right? So the Alice, Kai just got Athena shield, so the Veil's not going to hurt him that much. So he doesn't care about taking the CC or the ult from Veil that much. The Alice doesn't really care that much either, because when she has Winter Truncheon, so she can pop that CC once she hits the ground. She can pop that when Veil's ult is spooling up. Let's see here. Esmeralda doesn't really have magic damage, but she's just, she has that regen.
And she can do constant damage,
Yeah. And the Luo Yi has slow, so they've really, how they've built their team right now against their team.
It all works together, yeah.
Yeah, it just all works together.
I mean, and at this point, it's like, there's a few times earlier we were talking about, like, what Pro Pandas needs to do to win this. And I mean, at this point, they know that MLP is in their jungle. Earlier there was a couple fights over Pro Panda's blue buff, and Pro Pandas just kept wanting to try to force it. I think they needed to back off, and in future games that they play when they're behind like this, it's like, just give them the jungle. Just give them the blue buff, because you can't take them in there right now. I mean, look at this Zultra popping another pin onto Saki, who's cute, but they are responding. YZ getting a kill onto Zultra, down goes Zultra, but Ling comes in and secures a double kill onto that Jawhead and that Paquito.
So that's exactly the engagement that I was looking for, at least for the Veil perspective, because the Veil can knock out his... So Kai had him hard lock CC, then the Veil put his knock up out and was able to get his guy out of there. And those are the things the key things you're trying to look for, at least for the Veil. The Veil needs to be more active on the CC, but it looks like they're too fast. They have too much fast heroes.
Yeah,
they
man.
Get in and out.
Able to
get
the
Alice and the Esmeralda and the Ling.
And another Tempest of Blades from Ling. Look at the damage he's putting out on everybody. Down goes YSS to that Alice. Even Alice is just dominating right now. And it's like every time they try to get in, try to get out, they're not able to. MLP is just constantly getting caught up by some CC. A beautiful triple kill coming from Gosu Regrets. And down goes the tower. And down goes Pro Pandas for their first game on day 2. MLP taking their first win.